orientation is locked, so hang on, let's see here. What do you mean orientation is locked? Nope, don't want to do that. What do you mean orientation is locked? You may have to just do it like this, though.
It's alright.
But that looks stupid, though. That's the problem. Let's do this. Let's do... I mean, we could kind of see it as it's coming up.
I mean...
Alright, what's up, y'all? This video will be up later for people that don't get to watch live. But we are doing the long-awaited video, which we've been telling people we're going to do, but we've
been putting it off because we've been working so much.
And we ain't had a chance, but this is the long-awaited How We Met. So,
first? Or do you want what we got?
I'll start it first, but we got some Subway.
We've been craving Subway.
Bad.
I have a Subway gift card that I haven't used yet.
It's just been bad, but fuck it.
So good, man.
I like them. Ooh, that creamy sriracha is fucking spicy, but it's good. Okay, so to start off, we met in middle school. And, you know, before we became friends, we never really talked to each other. We both were in our groups. We both hung out with who we hung out with. And that was it.
Bear in mind, I barely had friends when I went to middle school. Barely.
Same. I mean, I had a few, but it wasn't nothing like super, you know.
Not one person joined in the left, but...
Yeah. Oh, well. And they're back. It might be Kimberly.
Might be. But anyway.
We met in high school. And, or no, middle school, sorry.
I was gonna say it's middle school,
My
man.
fucking brain gave out there for a second.
Who that?
They don't say anybody yet.
Oh, someone commented.
Are you sure?
Yeah, right there.
Duh. Yeah, sorry, my brain ain't working. We're gonna film it this way, guys, because it's,
Yeah.
Who eats Subway on a Tuesday?
Us. And if you don't...
Only cool dudes, duh. You ain't wrong. But anyway, so how we met was in middle school. And like I said, we never really talked. We never really had met each other. We were in our own groups. And but anyway, one day I had me and my friend Matt,
former friend now,
and a few other people. And I've always been a protector. That's how I was raised. That's how I am. You know, I've always have to protect people.
Mm-hmm.
And one day at school, I see this fucker getting his ass kicked. But he'll get to that part here in a minute. But I seen him, and at first I was gonna say, you know, just fuck it. I'm not getting involved. I'm not. This isn't my business. This isn't something I should be involved in.
Right.
But
sorry.
He's dying over here. It's okay.
I'm fine. Just stuck. I don't chew my food properly. That's my problem.
Because he doesn't chew enough. He just goes,
You know, when I'm in freaking retail...
retard?
Retail.
Oh, retail. I thought you were going to say retard.
When you're in retail, you gotta gobble your shit down because you only have 30 minutes. And
Well, he has 30 minutes. I have
which
an
is
hour.
stupid, by the way. Go ahead.
But
Sorry,
anyway.
my bad.
Like I said, I was going to walk away and just be like, you know what? This kid isn't worth it. He's not worth my time. And as I go to start walking away, my heart is like, no, can't do that. Can't do that to this kid. So I walk up to him, and me and my group run the guys that were bullying him off. And then after that, I basically reached my hand down and said, come on, get up. And I pulled him up, and yeah, we started talking, and we hung out every day at lunch. We hung out every day after school. I mean, did we have some fights?
Yeah, definitely.
We had some arguments.
Major fights.
But we're going to let him tell his perspective, and then we're going to do some, different things we did. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments.
So, my perspective is this. So I arrived at the middle school, right? And if you see my Twitter, I'm sorry. But if you see, so I was in middle school. I arrived at the middle school, and then there was these bullies that I saw, and they were bullying some other kid named Joseph Hobson, which I barely.
We'll just leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. And with me, I walked up to the bullies and I said, back up off this guy. And I started running my mouth, and then the bully looked at me, pushed me to the ground. They started beating me up, and then that's when he saw me, and he said something to them. And then after he said, you better go before I tell the principal on you, and then they ran off, and they didn't really bully me again, and then that's when he reached his hand out saying, "Come on, my name's Robert. You want to be friends?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, dude!" I'm like, "Heck yeah, let's go." So we became friends then.
And like I said, if you guys have any questions, just leave them in there in the comment or the chat, and we'll answer them.
And if you see my nervous twitching, don't mind.
It's okay. Bless you. But
oh goodness, woo! I'm okay.
We're also gonna talk about just different stuff,
Oh yeah.
Like I said, and this stream is not gonna be PG.
Oh no.
None of our videos are really PG. Mm-mm. There's been one time I was dating this bitch. That's all I'm saying. I dated this bitch. I'm not calling her by name. I'm just saying this bitch. And, anyway, at the time we were dating, and everything was going good at first.
Until she saw me.
And then this fucker comes along and she cheats on me.
With me?
But no, he saved me because there was one time when we were in gym class.
Yeah.
She was laying up against, so I was leaning up against the wall like this. I've always leaned against the wall like this, just chilling.
Bear in mind, she was with him at the time.
She was laying in my lap pretty much. She had her whole body. And I'm like, Anyway.
Not getting into details. But...
Like I said, if you guys have questions, because it looks like there's 2 viewers, go ahead and ask them and we'll answer them. Anyway. But something almost happened that night.
That day.
She basically started pulling my hand down towards her no-no area.
Her kitty cat.
Her no-no area. And then this fucker comes in and he's like, "Hey, Bubba, I need you to come to the bathroom with me. I need to ask you something."
No, I said, hey, I need you to check my head for lice. Or something like that.
Something like that. I don't remember. Like I said, we've had so much shit happen in middle school and high school. But, you know, middle school wasn't the worst. It was... But when we got into high school, we really just, like, clicked.
There was something within us that clicked.
You know, middle school was okay. Middle school, we only had maybe 1 year together. Then we went on to high school.
And then, after high school, we went our separate ways for a little bit.
Well, what happened is I took and I dropped out. And do I regret that? No. Not at all.
Do I remind this fucker about that? Yes.
I mean, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. I do because I wish I would have got my education, but then I don't because I believe school don't teach you what the fuck you need to know.
You know, it's funny because every time that, when I bring up, hey, at least I didn't drop out, he's like, bring up that one more time and I'll kick your ass.
I'll kick your ass. But, like I said, we, for a while, we just, you know, when we were in high school, it was us,
different, bro.
me, him, Joseph when he was cool, Matt, my ex Jamie, and I just called the bitch out. Yes, I did. I don't care. Anyway, and it was just all of us. Then there was Cheyenne Holder and all them.
I think Cheyenne Holder moved because, and I know she's married, but she moved.
I don't know. But literally, we would, we had like this big group and we'd all hang out. Well, we did have a few spats because just we didn't agree on certain things, you know? It was like he would say something that pissed me off or I'd say something that pissed him off, and then it just there was one night or one day at school, and this is probably the closest we have gotten to fighting at school.
Oh yeah.
Like, we had got pissed off. I can't remember what the fuck it was for, because
I think it was because it was fighting over that. We were fighting over a girl. That was pretty much
probably
stupid. I think it was because I remember this one night. I was my Filipino grandparents were still alive. I was on Facebook, and all of a sudden I get this message. I look at it. I'm like, I go on Messenger. I go, and it goes, "Hey, Bubba, we need to have a talk."
Well,
I'm like, bruh.
But anyway, I wish people would stop joining and then leaving.
Well,
at least start talking.
I think because they're seeing my nervous twitch. That's why. I'm like a tweaker.
It's whatever. Anyway,
it'll be up.
We got into a bad argument one night in school, and I told him. And at the time, this kid was a scaredy cat. I'm just gonna say it. I love you, but you were a pussy back then.
I'm still a scaredy cat of certain things. What do you mean?
But I said, he said, "All right, we're gonna fight after school." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you don't want to try this shit." And he goes, Nah, I've had enough of your shit. We're gonna fucking fight after school.
We're going toe to toe, bitch.
I said, okay. I'll meet you outside. He goes, "Okay, let's go." I get up to this fucker. You want to explain why this fucker jumps on the bus as quick as he fucking can? And the bus takes off. This fucker got on the bus and was like, "Nope, fuck you, I'm out."
I knew he would kick my ass. I knew he'd lay me out. That's why I said, "Nope, I'm out. F this shit. I'm going home."
It was funny because at the time, you were talking so much shit, and then you got on the bus and you're like, "Nope."
I said, "Nope, F this. I'm going home."
But, like I said, we have so many fucking good memories. Like, then I moved to... Well, no.
No, this was before you moved.
Yeah. We lived in Energy.
Both of us.
Which is where he lives. And this was God. We would go over to each other's house, hang out, chill. At the time, we were young, so we would want to go to, like, Polar Whip or the park or...
Which, by the way, Polo Whip is good.
I hate Polar Whip.
Oh, I love Polo Whip.
But that's just me. But he would, come over and I'd go over to his house but it was just different things that we did. And then as we got older, we started going our separate ways. Me
and my mom started to live with my grandparents because they were
starting to get bad.
Yeah, they were starting to get bad, and then.
But he moved, or he was staying in the same place. I moved. We basically lost touch after high school. Like, we quit.
We quit talking to each other.
We just didn't talk to each. Like, we didn't have each other's number. We quit talking, and
until I came to Messenger.
One day I'm just sitting there, and I'm scrolling through TikTok, which is another app that I love to use and go live on. But I'm sitting there and I'm scrolling through TikTok. All of a sudden, this fucker's face pops up. I look at my phone and I go,
no way.
Wait a damn minute! I had to do like 5 or 6 takes. I'm like,
wait a minute.
Wait a damn minute! This fucker looks familiar. Then I looked down, and at the time, he was with this girl, Dakota. And it said like Gage Coda, something like that.
Gage and Coda.
Yeah, it was something like that. But
and by the way, the relationship between me and Dakota, me and her are still good friends.
Yeah.
To this day, and we will remain good friends. Yes, I'm eating my sandwich weird. Don't judge me.
Why would I judge you?
I know you're silently judging me. I hear it.
That's the voices in your head again. God damn it! I told you to quit listening to them.
We can't talk about that incident.
But no. Anyway, like I said, I was scrolling through TikTok, and I happened to see this fucker. And I'm like, wait a damn minute. That looks like fucking Gage. I'm like, that looks like fucking Gage. I'm like, am I going crazy or is that motherfucker?
And then he messaged me on TikTok saying, hey,
I looked down.
We gotta talk, big dog.
I looked down and I seen it said Gage. And I was like, holy fuck. So I added him. And I think Dakota added me.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was asking you who it was.
Yeah. She asked me who you were. And I was like, oh, this is my good friend from high school.
And anyway, I sent him a message. I said, hey, do you have a Facebook or do you have Messenger? I'm like, I want to catch up. I'm like, we haven't talked since high school. We have went our separate ways. We've not really,
We haven't really talked.
I mean, even, we have this thing where we live called Heron Fest. Even then, we would go there and we wouldn't really talk to each other.
Nope.
Because like I said, we had gone our separate ways.
Oh, yeah, for sure, definitely.
We just, at the time, we didn't talk. We didn't mesh well together. But, like I said, we just basically, I sent him a message on Facebook and I said, hey, we need to talk. And at first he was probably like, oh, fuck.
I was like, what'd I do? I didn't do nothing. I was set up, I swear.
And I just said, hey, listen, I know we haven't talked in a while. I said, this is my address. If you ever want to come over and just hang out, come on over.
And I didn't have a car at the time, so all I had was a bike.
Yeah.
All I had.
And, like I said, I gave him my address, and granted, this was when his grandma and grandpa were still here. And he was, just sitting there chilling.
I was learning how to drive at the time.
He was learning how to drive, and,
the only time I could drive was when my grandpa was with me.
We occasionally talked, but we didn't, full on have a conversation
until... No. Not until, now, but...
Well, I think it was, I want to say, within the past 2-3 years,
yeah,
we really have gotten close, being back to friends and, all that, because I sent him a message and I said, hey, we haven't talked since fucking high school. High school. And I'm like, we can't do that. I go, we used to be the best of friends.
But now we're just... I'm okay.
Were you fucking dying on me?
No. I wish I would. I mean,
What?
nothing. Nothing.
But no, like I said, I sent him that message and we just started talking, and all of a sudden, he came over. And it was like literally nothing had
Like
changed.
nothing happened.
Like nothing had changed. I mean, yeah, we were older and we were all had different interests now, but like I said, it was like nothing had really changed between us in that time.
No. I mean,
It was weird. It was like we picked it up like that. Like
I mean, well, the only thing that really changed was we still have our differences, yes, but the fact of we're still friends to this day.
It's like I said. This motherfucker is one of my ride or dies. That means even though we may argue,
we ride or die. We ride and die together. Okay.
We may fight like a goddamn married couple,
but we ride and die.
But I love this kid. This kid he's definitely started listening to me recently.
I think the first time when I met his dad, by the way, his dad saw something within me, and his dad was like, I see potential in this kid.
But like I said, have we had fights recently? Not in the past year, but I think it was the year before. Yeah, we had some arguments. But we're not getting into that stuff because that's
another story for another day.
That's stuff that's happened in the past and it doesn't need to be brought up.
Past is the past, let it go.
Exactly. And, like I said, he's a good kid. And he's finally started listening to me because he's like...
I've taken his advice.
I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. He's 27. Yes, we're not that far apart in age. But he has learned a lot from me within the past 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I love this kid. I'm willing to take a bullet for this fucker. I almost said a bike.
I want to sing the song so bad, but I can't.
I want to steal a bicycle for my fucking friend. Don't do that. Don't do that one. But like I said, we've had some really good times. We've had some really bad times. But would I change any of it? Fuck no.
I think there was one time I went to Hamfest with my ex Dakota, and he saw me at Hamfest. I was just walking around to see if I could get recognized, and that's what I like doing nowadays.
And we didn't really talk. Like I said, we just...
He spotted me, though. I think he yelled my name at one time, and I was just like, what? Am I hearing things?
But like I said, we never... There for a while, we just quit talking. We went our separate ways, Have we gotten some fights in high school with people? Yes. There's some fights we can't talk about.
And people say, you two are like a married couple. We're like, we know.
There was this one heavyset kid named Joseph that we have mentioned.
I dislike today.
And this kid would think he was
he
big King Kong Bundy in the fucking group. And I'm like, listen here, Tinwiki Tits. I'm like, if anybody's the boss out of this group, it's me. I'm like, because I'm the one that has brought everybody together.
And if I'm the peasant, then I'm the peasant. I can't.
Oh no. There's two people in here. What's up? But anyway, like I said, this kid thought he was King Kong Bundy in the group. And I'm like, dude, you have nothing. Nothing on us.
Dude, I didn't think I was anything until he said, dude, you're my right-hand man.
Basically, yeah. But I know that I said this video is going to go on for an hour, but like I said, He's got to work.
Yeah, I gotta go in at noon today.
I just got off work not long ago. So, what we're probably going to do is cut this video here, finish eating, watch some TikTok.
Until I gotta go to work.
And then he got to go to work. But what I want you guys to do is, if you guys do watch this, please, 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 leave comments. With questions.
With positive comments, please.
Be like, hey, what is the worst fight you guys have ever gotten into? Or what is,
why did that same girl go for Gage and not stick with Robert?
But like I said, if you guys want to know, we're about to end it here. Anyway, some people are trying to message me on Snapchat. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, like I said, leave them in the comments. Leave them. And then like the video, because we are trying to get this channel a lot bigger. Right now it's going to stay me and him. We never know. It could end up being some more people, I want to grow this channel. Do I love my job? To an extent. To an extent.
Do I love my job? To an extent, yeah.
But we're not going to sit there and think that we're going to make it huge on YouTube.
Because we're not.
Because we don't know.
Well, it's only God will tell. Only God's time.
But, like I said, please leave your comments and let us know what your guys' questions are.
Positive comments, not negative.
Yeah, because they won't be answered.
If they're negative comments, there's the door. It's right there.
Yeah, we won't answer your comments if you're acting stupid. But
like people on TikTok.
Let's not talk about that. Anyway, we love you guys. What's up, Liam?
What's up, man?
You got any questions for us, Liam, before we get off here?
Questions, comments, concerns?
Where are you from? We're both from shitty-ass Illinois.
Yeah? He's not wrong.
We hate this state. But we'll wait until it hits about 30 minutes. So we got about 3 more minutes. Like I said, you guys, this is our story, We've had fights, Why do you hate the state? What? Hate the state. Oh.
Oh, what? Because the
taxes
are high. 2, gas prices. Well, they've been lowered, but
not much.
3, just people here. They suck.
Yeah, ain't no lie. We've had a lot of crime recently too.
A lot of crackheads.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first.
Does that answer your question?
That should answer your question right there. I mean, come on.
I can't tell if it's at 28 or 29.
29.
So we're going to be live for a few more seconds, guys. So you guys got to hurry up and type your comments in. Woo, Donald Trump is good then. Yeah, that's the only reason we'll fucking get half our prices and shit lowered. But like I said, definitely subscribe to us, guys.
We will be back on here. He works Friday, but I'm off on Friday.
I might give him the information if his mom and dad will let him.
Who's that?
Fucking George again.
Is that George, seriously?
I think it's George. I have a raccoon in my ceiling. God!
Hey, it's at 30 minutes.
Damn it! Ooh, that made me dizzy.